Good morning, good morning. Welcome all to our morning note. Today is December 8th, 2020. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's talk market, shall we? Before we begin, make sure to click the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It's our logo and icon. Make sure to click that, turn on notifications, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like and comment. Of course, we do appreciate that as always. Make the channel grow. So, welcome aboard. It is Tuesday, December 8th. Yesterday did not have a morning note. My apologies. I was actually out running errands, but here I am today. Dow futures down 94 points. S&P futures down 28. S&P down about 14. Russell 2000 down about 8. Bitcoin futures down about 150. Still holding 19,000. Crude futures down about 0.5%. Gold futures are up about 0.21, and silver futures down 0.38%. Just looking here at some headlines. Next here on the board, euro dollar 121.17, about 8 pips. 104.10 on the dollar yen 104.10, up about 4 pips here. For my forex people, VIX is up about 28.28 at 1.31% at 21.58. All right, that's where we are. So we got some good headlines here. Couple of things here. Let's take a look. Getting my headlines here. Okay, so Peloton slid pre-market because, let me see, because Apple went ahead and set up their fitness app. It's called the Apple Fitness Plus. That's what it's called. Apple Fitness Plus will be available for $9.99 subscription a month. Peloton shares fall as much as 3.8% with the Apple launch. Also, Tesla is down pre-market, as you know. We traded that yesterday. Tesla to sell up to 5 billion shares from time to time through at-the-market offering, meaning more shares are going to be outstanding or are going to be offered. So is it a good time to buy the stock now? No, I would wait for a little more of a pullback, maybe around 550, 563, and see what you get there. So again, it's a dilution of current shareholders is all. Again, they're just raising more capital instead of doing debt. So take a look at Tesla here. Maybe 563 would be a nice place to buy some more shares. But currently right now, I just waited out. Nothing to do there. Pfizer vaccine found safe. No concerns that would prevent emergency authorization use. This is by the FDA. It's barely up pre-market even though Pfizer has the vaccine. Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine was about 94% effective in phase 3 trials. Participants 55 and older. This is from LiveSquat. This is from our Twitter page. American Airlines to offer Let's Get Checked virus test for $129. Let's go ahead and go to AAPL. Oh, see if I can go here. It's up about a couple of cents pre-market. Apple is offering also the AirPods Max. The magic of AirPods in a stunning over-the-ear design. AirPods Max comes in 5 colors, which are available to start today ordering, with availability beginning December 15th on Tuesday for $549. It's basically some headphones. $549 for headphones. They must be amazing. Apple did pop pre-market, and they are up to $124.50. We do have calls on Apple. So, pretty nice stuff. That's where we are pre-market. Let's go ahead and take a look at some pre-market movers. Let's see. Pre-market movers. Bring this up here. This is investing.com pre-market movers. NIO is up about 3.66%. Palantir up about 5.5%. Tesla down about 2.78% with 4 million shares traded, again due to the share offering. Apple up 0.61%. Boeing up 0.44%. Walmart down slightly, and Salesforce is up 0.40%. So not much movement. Intel's down about 0.72. Excuse me, because Apple is offering their own chip service. Their own specialized chips for their systems. Pfizer up about 5.56%. American Airlines up 1.39%. Carnival's down about 0.86% pre-market. Moderna up 2.81%. AMD slightly down, and 0.24%. Microsoft 0.31%. And anything else that's standing out here? IDEX up 5.31%. That's a penny stock, and that's what's moving today. Stitch Fix is up 37.71% after earnings. That's a big one. Let's go ahead and answer some questions. I will be doing the live trading session with our subscribers on the YouTube channel. The monthly subscribers, that'll be around 9:20. So this is going to be a shortened call. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Scissors in there. Good morning. Space. Yeah, Space was up pre-market. Now it's basically just flat. It's actually red. We were actually as high as 36, but now it's flat. Babo 300 call for January. Just got to see the volume there. But again, Baba's basically treading water, so not much going on there. And go ahead to 42. Are we talking about Space, I'm assuming? I do. I am very bullish on Space, but not this week. I don't think I'll hit 42 this week. Oh, thank you, Roy. Thank you. Apple 126 calls. Yeah, absolutely. Apple has a straight shot to 126. It looks pretty solid. Breaking out here. Thoughts on Siri calls? This is Siri satellite radio. I'm pretty assuming that you're talking about this pop here on earnings and then it fell back down. So no, I don't advise looking at that. Netflix actually got a little bit of a bid yesterday, excuse me. Monday was the big move, but it still needs 521.10 before you do anything. So I would just wait for that. So maybe you could put 521.18. Thoughts on RKT wrong term? That's Rocket Mortgage. I think you can get better deals out there in regards to financials. I'd rather be in a JP Morgan. So I do not like Rocket Mortgage. I know the housing and mortgages is fine, but I'd rather have a little more from my financial companies. I think Square is a better option. They're more fintech, and PayPal is a little better option for growth as well. If you're looking for just dividend, then JPM is probably a better bet. I don't like Rocket to own long term. CRM fill this gap. Let's see. Well, it's still down pre-market. Again, you can see this little bounce is at 218.50. There is another gap to fill here right around 238.76. Will it fill the gap? Yeah, 80% of the time gaps do fill. The question is, when will it fill? So right now, I would not do anything until you start breaking above the 200-day, which is around 244. So until then, I'd wait. I wouldn't touch CRM. It's just continuing to kind of tread water here, even since last Wednesday. Nice little bounce off the lows, but it's not really doing much. What do you think about NIO? NIO, I love long term. I do own the stock. So just like anything else, I'm still waiting for that 32 level so I can go ahead and buy shares, but it looks like it won't hit anytime soon, which is kind of a good thing anyways. BA long over 240. Yeah, I put that chart up on Instagram. BA is solid. Let's see if you get that break above again. We're at 239, which is green pre-market. I'm assuming that we should get above 241, and then we should go ahead and take a look at those 250 calls for a quick scalp. Apple entries. Apple, if you're talking about the stock itself, to actually buy the stock, I still think a pullback to 120 is okay, but I have an alert at 104. I don't know if we'll get down to 104, but that's my alert to buy more shares. Apple's my largest position, so it's not like I'm going to be rushing to buy any more soon. How do I feel about BlackBerry? No, stay away. What do you think the catalyst to get some names, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, to move since they've been trading water? Yeah, again, they've had such a great year. I don't think they're going to get any catalyst to push the upside. The one with the most higher catalyst to be pushed would probably be Apple because they have new products. Amazon, there's not really much to talk about. We're already expecting them to have a great holiday season, and Facebook is getting sued by a couple of states, so I don't know if we're going to get a catalyst there. But that's what I think. What are your thoughts about greed in the market? There's always going to be greed. I mean, that's just not the nature of things as human beings. The question is, do people need to raise cash before the close, before the end of the year? Again, I tell people all the time, you could take cash if you want. You can go ahead and take profits on some stocks that you want. That's completely fine, completely normal. But everyone's different. You know, I've told people that if you want to take profit on Tesla, feel free to, and now it was about $150 of stock ago. So again, it kept going up. So again, it's really depending on your tolerance and what's your target. I haven't sold any shares, to be honest with you. I haven't sold anything. CGC or ACB, I think CGC is a better play longer term. Again, I have THCX, which is the ETF that has the cannabis stocks. So their biggest position is CGC. So I like CGC long term, but also owes ACB. SPY-G long, yep. Thoughts on Gdrx? Yeah, Gdrx, I saw some activity, but it was in the money. They talked about it on CNBC yesterday. Not much going on. Pretty much treading water too. Break 40, we can have a conversation. But until then, I wouldn't touch it. Palantir, yeah, I own the stock. Again, I told everyone in our investment club to buy shares at the lows, and we did. And now we're up very nicely. I think we're up 26% on the stock. I like the stock. I do. I still like it long term. I've been saying it, and I bought it. So I'm glad that we are holding it, and we see if we get to continuation. If we break 32, maybe we should get another push to the upside for a stock for some calls. Level to initiate position on AMT and Walmart. I think if you're initiating a position on anything and you really want the stock, just get in. Just get in. Don't go all in, but get in. I kept Palantir because set to hold. There you go. Palantir is doing great. Again, if you want to take profits, Roy, go for it. And I have no problem with it. Snow is extremely expensive in valuation. Probably one of the most expensive stocks in valuation. Price to sales is expensive. I think, personally, in regards to I think when it comes to cloud, there's so many players out there. I have Amazon and I have Microsoft, which is the largest. I don't see a reason to get Snow just to compare. But again, if you really wanted to get into it, go for it. I would wait for around $300 a share. Maybe. It'd be a little more compelling. A little bit of a pullback would be nice. So that's what I'm waiting for. Amazon stock entry. I think Amazon is great at any price long term. But if I was willing to add the stock personally, 28.65 is my level. Again, nice pullback. Again, I like deals when we get I like deals in stocks when we get a pullback. Ulta, I own long term as well, and Ulta needs to break 300. Really does. There's not much going on there. So you're just treading water. Again, 304 is the all-time high. So I own the stock. Again, nice recovery there. 304 would be the level to break. Nice haircut. Thank you, sir. Starbucks to add shares. Let's see. Starbucks to add shares. Really looking here. I have 85, but I think Starbucks is great through the dividend long term at any price if you're just initiating a position. That's just my 2 cents. CRM, we talked about that already. I'm going to taper off here. CRM, again, there's a gap to fill as well on the daily. 244.05 to get into some calls. If you're looking to buy the stock long term, this is probably a really good place to get in. So take a look at that. What happens if the stock does not pull back to our desired levels? Then you don't buy it. You don't buy it. Again, I want a sale. All right, guys, I got to check in with the YouTube subscribers and the students. So I will catch you guys tomorrow for a morning note. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you tomorrow on Wednesday. Have a good one, guys.